Let's make some beautiful fall centerpieces today with mood lighting. Let's get started. Hey guys, I am super excited to be designing again with you today. We're going to be using this picture that I got from Hobby Lobby a few weeks ago. I've already done a couple of centerpieces in it, but I just love the muted colors in it, so we're going to go ahead and use it again today. We're also going to be using these pre-lit branches. And I have been wanting to use these branches for a long time. I don't know why I didn't get them because they're not very expensive. So I love mood lighting, especially in fall and Christmas time. So let's add these into our designs. So starting off, we're going to be using these two branches that I got. And I'm going to put everything in the description below so that you know where I got them from and links if I can find them. So we're going to start with these two branches, and we're just gonna, well, when one comes off, you just put it back on. There we go. I'm gonna kind of have the tall one towards the center, and these I'm going to push out towards the side. And one thing that's very unusual today is I am not going to use green foam. If you've watched me do other centerpieces, you know I love green foam. I still do. I still think it's the best way to do it. But today I decided we would do it differently because I know that not everybody has green foam. So it's a little bit trickier to keep it where you want it. And we're going to use two. So if we have the big branches towards the center, then the other branches kind of going out to the side. And we will have to arrange these and change them as we go because we don't have that green foam keeping them right in the center. So next we're going to put in, I have two of these bushes. I love the creams, the gourd, the berries, and the pumpkins. Just kind of fan them out. And we're going to put one towards the back. And the other one we're going to put towards the front. Now these are going to be super easy, simple designs. So even if you think that you can't do this, I promise you, you can. So just give it a try. Okay. So there we have so far, and now is where we're going to add in our branches. Now I've tried these different ways, but I've kind of found that once you have your things in place, for the most part, that's about the time that you want to put your branches in. And they are connected. So we're going to put them both in at the same time. And so here, because we don't have that green foam, here is where we're going to have to kind of blend everything together. So I'm going to take a minute just to try to get everything blended together. So the nice thing about these pre-lit twigs is that they are bendable. So thankfully you can move them around so that you have some of the light coming down, have some of the light going into the center. So I just think that's great. And I still find myself wanting to constantly tweak this because I really love my green foam. Okay. Last we're going to put in some really pretty, just light, it's like an orangish rust color, and I took all of the greenery off from here because I don't have greenery in here. I did leave the greenery on underneath, which is fine, but the issue is that these are too small to really stay in place. So if I wanted it to be up here, it kind of falls because there's nothing in there. So what I'm going to do is, this is just like packing paper, and anywhere that I need some height for my floral to fit in there. I'm just going to put this down in, and then I will have something to kind of tuck it into. So I'm going to add these now. Okay, and there you have it. I'm just gonna hide this back behind here. And of course you could always add, you know, pumpkins or put some fall foliage down here, whatever, to hide that battery pack. But you really can't even see it with just this here. So let's take a closer look at this one. Okay, for the second one, we're going to add to the base. This is just going to kind of help us get a little foundation here. We're just going to put in 4 pieces of this bush. You know, if you've seen my other centerpieces, I absolutely love this bush. Actually, I think I want these to go this way. And it comes from Hobby Lobby. Okay, doesn't have to look fancy at all. The next one that we're gonna add, lots of whimsy. I absolutely love the cream in this. We're gonna add 2 of these. And as you can see, some of these are taller than others. So my thought is that the shorter ones I want to be on the outside and the taller ones I want to be on the inside. So I'm just gonna kind of try to move them around a little bit before I set it in there. And again, just like the first one, once we get things in here, we'll have to kind of, you know, rearrange them to get them to look the way we want. It is so hot here today. I live in Michigan and it's 90 and it is so humid, but we're making fall centerpieces. Okay. There's a kind of a rough sketch there. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in a pop of orange, and so I have 3 of these. So again, we need to kind of, you can see that this one is tallest, and I'm gonna try to put that towards the center. There we go. Do the same things for these. That's my tallest piece. We'll add this one over here. Well, that worked out well. Okay, and the last one, same thing. This is one of my favorite fall picks. It comes from Michael's, and we're going to add it here. That's not looking bad at all. Okay, now we're gonna add in our lit twigs here. Trying to see what I got going on. Okay. So again, I'm just gonna put them kind of together, and we're gonna go right in the center. And then I can kind of move them out and around so that we have light in all areas. So when I stand back and look at this, I can definitely see there's some holes. So I could either rearrange all of this and try to push it more towards the center, or I could add more of this bush. This is from those original pieces that we put in the bottom. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do. Let me take a look at that and see if I like it. Otherwise, I'll start kind of pushing everything towards the top again. And actually, I can kind of see that I think that I want this to go more towards the top. Now you can kind of see why I really prefer to use green foam, because once you stick it in there, yeah, you can take it out and you can move it, but it's right where you want it to be. And I like that. Just seems easier to me. But let's try adding some of these and see if that fills in the holes for us. All right, I need to take another step back and take a look at it. Okay, so after taking a look at it, I can definitely tell that it needs more of this bush, but no fear because it's my favorite bush and I have lots of it. So I'm going to add in some more pieces. Okay, I could probably keep messing with this and keep messing with it, but you just kind of have to work with it until you get it looking like you want. But I absolutely love the lights that are in it. I love this color combination. It's so soothing, but yet it definitely says fall. And I'm going to go ahead and move this back where you can't see it. And let's take a closer look at this. I'm so thankful that you're with me today, and I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.